Hey everyone, welcome back to Book Summary Vibe, the place where personal growth meets powerful ideas. Today's topic, it's a total game changer. We're diving into something that might completely shift how you deal with life's challenges, how you look at failure, and even how you help others. It's called the Let Them Theory, a brilliant concept by the one and only Mel Robbins. Who is Mel Robbins? If you haven't heard of her yet, Mel Robbins is a best-selling author, motivational speaker, and life coach, known for helping people overcome fear and take real action. You might know her from the famous 5-second rule, that simple technique that helps you stop overthinking and just do it. But today, we're exploring something just as powerful, maybe even more relevant to everyday life. The Let Them Theory. What is the Let Them Theory? At its core, this theory is about one profound truth. Sometimes the best way to help someone is to let them struggle. Sounds counterintuitive, right? But here's the deal. Watching someone face challenges, fail, or feel frustrated can be uncomfortable. Our natural instinct is to step in, help out, or fix things. But Mel Robbins says, don't. Let them try. Let them fall, let them learn. Because the struggle is what builds resilience, problem-solving skills, true confidence, independence. Let's break it down. A simple example. Think of a kid learning to ride a bike. They wobble, they fall, it's hard to watch. But if someone holds the bike the entire time, the kid never learns how to balance, right? The falling, the frustration, that's where the growth happens. Why struggle matters. Struggling helps us become emotionally stronger. Think critically, solve problems on our own, feel a true sense of accomplishment. If we keep jumping in to save others, we're not helping. We're actually holding them back. How to apply the Let Them theory in real life? Here are 3 practical ways to bring this powerful idea into your day-to-day. 1. Step back, don't step in. Next time someone asks for help, pause. Ask yourself, can they figure this out on their own? If yes, let them try. Guide them, ask questions, but resist the urge to solve it for them. 2. Support without taking control. You don't have to disappear. Be there with emotional support and encouragement. Cheer them on, share your experience, but don't take over. 3. Celebrate their wins. When they finally figure it out or push through, celebrate it. That moment of pride? That's where confidence is born. And guess what? They own that success, not you. Struggle builds confidence. Mel Robbins explains it beautifully. Confidence isn't built by avoiding struggle. It's built by going through it. Every challenge we face and overcome builds belief in ourselves. Whether it's learning an instrument, solving a tough problem, or navigating a tough day, confidence grows from doing hard things. Real-life examples of the Let Them theory. In school, if a classmate is stuck on an assignment, guide, don't give answers. At home, let your sibling learn how to cook, clean, or organize their space. Offer tips but let them lead. In sports, if a teammate is having a rough game, don't take over. Let them keep trying. That's how they get better. The hard part, watching someone fail. It's tough, right? No one likes to see someone they care about struggle, but remember, failure is a stepping stone, not a dead end. Every successful person you admire, from Michael Jordan to J.K. Rowling, has failed a lot. Failure is just a part of learning. And when you let them, you're giving them the gift of growth. Final thoughts. So the next time you're tempted to swoop in and save the day, remember this. Let them struggle. Let them fail. Let them grow. Because struggle is how we become stronger, smarter, and more confident. That's it for today's deep dive into Mel Robbins' Let Them theory. If this helped shift your perspective, hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and remember, struggles make you stronger. Why we feel compelled to step in. Let's pause and look at why we struggle to apply this idea. It's human nature. We hate watching people suffer, especially those we care about. We want to help, We want to fix. It makes us feel better to take their pain away. But here's the hard truth. When we step in too early or too often, we're not helping. We're enabling. We're reinforcing the belief that they can't do it on their own, that they need rescuing. That struggle is something to be avoided, but real life doesn't work that way. No one can escape challenges. What we can do is learn how to handle them better. That's where the let them theory comes in. The struggle-success cycle. Let's break down how the struggle-success cycle really works. Someone faces a challenge. They feel overwhelmed or stuck. You resist the urge to rescue them. They push through, they either fail out and learn, or succeed and build confidence. In both cases, they grow. And the next time a challenge comes up, they're better equipped to handle it. This is how people build. Emotional regulation. Grit, self-trust, patience, leadership. Every time you interrupt this cycle to make things easier, you're removing their chance to grow. Real talk. Let's get personal. Let's bring this home with some relatable situations. At work, your coworker's messing up a presentation. You want to jump in and take over to save the project. But what if you let them finish, then coach them afterward? That one tough experience could be the turning point in their career. Parenting. Your kid is struggling with homework or a social conflict. You could swoop in. But what if instead you asked them guiding questions and trusted them to find a solution? Relationships. Your partner is dealing with a personal challenge. You might feel the urge to fix it for them. But real love sometimes means holding space, not offering solutions. Emotional strength is built in the trenches, 1230 to 1500. Mel says if you always catch someone before they fall, they'll never learn how to get back up. And that's the heart of this theory. We don't gain emotional strength from easy situations. We build it through disappointment, rejection, trying and failing, picking ourselves back up. When we allow others to go through this process, we're giving them a chance to become stronger and more capable. The shift from rescuer to coach. So how do we actually make this shift? We go from being a rescuer to being a coach. A rescuer says, "Let me fix this for you." A coach says, "I believe in you. What do you think you should do?" The rescuer removes the struggle. The coach empowers the learner. And here's the magic. When you show someone you trust their ability to figure it out, they start trusting themselves too. Practical tools. Applying the let them theory, 1800 to 2300. Here are 5 ways to apply this theory in your daily life. 1. Pause before you jump in. Ask yourself, is this something they need to figure out on their own? 2. Use empowering language. Say things like, "I know this is hard, but I also know you can handle it. I'm here if you need to talk it out, but I trust you'll find a way." 3. Be comfortable with silence. Don't rush to fill the gap. Sometimes letting someone sit in the discomfort is exactly what they need to find clarity. 4. Reflect instead of solve. Ask, what do you think the first step is? What have you tried so far? 5. Celebrate effort, not just outcome. Cheer them on for trying, experimenting, learning, not just succeeding. Rewiring our own habits. And here's something important. This theory isn't just for how we treat others. It's how we treat ourselves too. How often do you beat yourself up for struggling? Apply the let them theory inward. Let me struggle. Let me fail. Let me grow. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be in the process. Give yourself the same space and grace you give others. That's where transformation happens. Call to action. If this message resonated with you, take a moment to reflect. Who in your life do you need to let struggle a little more? How can you step back without stepping away? And most importantly, why? Are you giving yourself permission to fail forward? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your stories. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss more inspiring ideas like this. Thanks for tuning into Book Summary Vibe. Until next time, let them grow, let yourself grow, and keep believing in the process.